school volleyball. Tonight it's a Tri-Metro Conference match between the De La Salle Islanders and the Brooklyn Center Centaurs. From Brooklyn Center High School, hello and welcome. John Jacobson and Andy Gugasberg for tonight's match. And Andy's De La Salle team's really had some success in recent years. Runner-up in the section the last 2 years. They lost a lot from 2016, didn't they?
Yeah, they lost 2 kids. One of my favorite kids I've ever watched and coached against. Graduated doing some nice things over at Northern State right now. They lost another kid to, I believe, Alabama Southern, if memory serves. Big holes to fill for the Islanders, but I think coach has got them in a place where they're starting to rebuild. This might not be their year to get back to that section final, but years to come, they're going to be back where they belong, in their opinion.
9 seniors graduated from Jarrell's Tate's team from a year ago. For Brooklyn Center and coach Ramon Martinez, just a 3-8 record, but he's got a lot of veteran players back, and he's got a lot of players in the program, period, which is very exciting to him.
Yeah, it's always exciting to come into this gym and just listen to him talk about how much he loves these kids. Really excited about the program. Said he had 3 full teams at the beginning of the season, which typically they're pulling kids as school starts and stuff like that. They got full rosters. They're ready to go. They're young talent. They're defensive-minded. It's going to be another good year here looking to build this program to that next level.
De La Salle, as I mentioned, has been very good in this conference the last couple of years. Seems like they're getting a little better here as we get to the mid-season point or even a little past. For Brooklyn Center, the underdog tonight, what do they need to do well to pull out a win here?
Well, like Coach told us before the game, they're great on defense. They don't have a lot of kids that can put the ball away and terminate rallies like they've had in years past. So the real key for them is to dig the hard-driven balls from De La Salle and put it back on De La Salle and let their inexperience with 9 graduating seniors from last year, let their inexperience maybe give the Centaurs a few points here and see how that wears out.
Should be a good one tonight. It's De La Salle and Brooklyn Center. Tri-Metro Conference Volleyball comes your way next, live here on this Thursday night on CCX.
The color in my garden keeps the pink in my cheeks. I was very independent and thought I could take care of myself. I fell and I had to have Meals on Wheels. They're my savior. My name is Lola Silvestri. America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
We're back at Brooklyn Center High School. Live coverage, Tri-Metro Conference Volleyball. Get the Brooklyn Center Centaurs in the purple and black, De La Salle Islanders in the white, black, and gold. Andy, we have something unexpected, and for De La Salle, more unexpected. One of their starters expected to start tonight. Elsie Koski got hurt in the warm-up. She's a big sophomore middle hitter. She is on the bench right now, nursing looks to be like some sort of ankle injury with a big ice bag on it. She will not play tonight. It does not look like at all.
Correct. We got a little lineup spin, and this is where coaches actually earn their dollar, John. You know, you got your lineup you've been working on all week, and then something happens. I think what probably happened, and only because I've been a victim of it myself as a coach more times than I care to remember, ball under the net, player under the net during hitting warm-ups, kid lands on it, chaos ensues, and we see what happens. It'll be an interesting test to see how De La Salle handles adversity before the first whistle.
We are ready to go. De La Salle will serve first. It's Haley Dayer, senior, who gets us underway. And this ball drops in, and the first point for the Islanders. Look at the Brooklyn Center lineup. One thing that Ramon Martinez said, we just don't have anybody tall enough to really attack. You know, they had a player named Sandy Thompson a couple of years ago that was very good. Excellent serve there by Dayer that goes for an ace. We said, we just don't have anybody that can put the ball down and then long rallies and this sort of thing.
Yeah, mentioned to me they had played Holy Angels. Holy Angels as a kid going to Marquette that touches over 10 feet tall. That the ability they were able to keep everybody moving throughout that match is pretty impressive.
Ooh. Ball at the net and hit across. That was Kemi Daniel, a 6-foot senior middle hitter, but she hit it wide, and the point goes to Brooklyn Center.
A nice swing from Daniel, just trying to find the deep corner, misses wide. Get to see the Centaurs here go on the offensive with the serve here, hoping to take De La Salle out of system early.
Angela Zhang with the first Brooklyn Center serve of the night. Right push back row, handled by Whaley. In the middle, goes to the deep middle for Brooklyn Center. Hit across right side and down for a point. That's Ali Azokiki.
Big swing there from the right side. I believe that was Travis, John.
Excuse me, it was Olivia Travis, 13, yep. My mistake.
Happens to the best of us, boss.
So 3-1 for De La Salle. Kayla Nye with the serve. Set and knocked across by Christina Yang. Alice got it back into play nicely for De La Salle. She was right in front of the scorer's table and able to get it across and over. This one hit from the left side by Johnson, handled by the Centaurs. Right side, the attack by Christina Yang was blocked, but the Centaurs recover. Good long rally here in the middle and getting on top of it and knocking it down. Daniel with the kill for the Islanders.
Nice swing from Daniels here to end the rally. Really nice blocking from Sydney Meter throughout the rally, causing some chaos, but De La Salle able to hit around her at the end.
That serve into the net by Nye, and it's 4-2 De La Salle. Mimi DeLuno will serve here. Set in the middle, a good attack and a great dig on the hit from Nye, and into the net by De La Salle. The point for BC.
I think Daniel thought somebody behind her was going to grab it, and everybody else was staring at Daniel to go up and swing on that overpass. Little miscommunication there.
Great dig, though, leading to that BC point. Nye with the attack. Great job getting to the floor by DeLuna, but couldn't get a pass up to the front row, and it's a point for De La Salle.
5-3 Islanders on some good defensive effort from the Centaurs, just not able to put a big run together here.
Daniel floating a nice serve over. Dive to the floor by Felicia Yang, but couldn't get there in time. Whaley will set it outside for Christina Yang. That's down for a Centaur point.
Good swing on the outside here, goes cross court into the deep corner. Kemi Daniel does a great job of getting a touch on it, but not able to bring it back where enough help is there.
Served by Christina Yang. Outside they go, and down for the kill. It's Olivia Travis with the swing and a point.
That height disadvantage we were talking about. Block is set up very well, but Travis just goes over it and down in front of the back row defense.
7-4 De La Salle. To the middle, quick set, tapped across by Molly Lemakis for a point. And it's 8-4 Islanders. Lemakis, a sophomore.
Typically an outside, but due to the injury, had to switch into the middle here for this match.
Middle, Molly Fallness put it across for BC, and then the swing into the net by Nye gives the Centaurs the serve back. Side out, 8-5. De La Salle. Victoria Brimacombe, junior DS in now for the Islanders. On the serve here for Janelle Whaley. Outside and left it goes, and a kill for De La Salle. Gabby Johnson, number 10, gets the kill.
Nice swing on the outside here for Johnson. Good deep transition, nice high set. She's able to take it into the short six in front of the back row defender for another De La Salle point, 9-5.
Gwen Kelly to serve. Back row played by DeLuna. Now it comes to the front, down, and it's a De La Salle point. Felicia Yang hit was blocked. 10-5 Islanders. On a free ball put across by Felicia Yang. Left side, Nye, partially blocked by Fallness. Back up front row and over by Yang, and hit across and down. The kill for Kayla Nye. 5'10" junior outside hitter. Islanders lead by 6 at 11-5.
Yeah, Nye takes the overpass and puts it into the deep 5 where there's no defender. Really good swing from her. I'm impressed with the blocking vision of the Centaurs right now. They're not getting stuff blocks, but they are getting good touches.
Outside to Nye. And another point, another kill for Kayla Nye.
Nye seems to be getting the workload here as she takes 3 big swings in a row to get 2 kills and gets 1 off the block that turns into her 2nd kill. Really good effort from De La Salle Hill as everything is going their way. Coach checking in here. Gerald Tate in his 5th season took the team to back-to-back section finals the last 2 years, back-to-back subsection finals the year before that, and now, as any good coach is, I believe he's checking in with Elsie Koski's mom and Elsie. On the sideline over here we have the head coach for the Centaurs.
Ramon Martinez, 9th season overall as head coach here at Brooklyn Center. Always got great enthusiasm. Anytime we talk to him, about his program and about his kids and how hard they work and how well they play defensively. And, his big thing right now is they don't have somebody, again, as we mentioned earlier, to kind of attack and put a lot of swings away.
And he's just passionate about his kids, which that goes so much farther than just about anything else in high school volleyball. Kids love him. He loves the kids. It works out.
So out of the timeout will go as an ace serve for Gwen Kelly.
Kelly serving again here. Her team up 13-5 in set 1.
On the serve, back roll, over pass tipped by Nye, and down for a point. It's 14-5. There's a look at Elsie Koski. You see that right ankle up on the chair and elevated. Gets to spread out at least. She's got 3 chairs to herself, right?
Get that elevated, hopefully get it iced, keep the swelling down, get her back within a week or so. Sprained ankles are never fun, but they are way too common in this sport, John.
Brooklyn Center got a point. Molly Fallness with the serve and missed just a touch long. So it's back to De La Salle. They get the point. And Faith Jahowski will serve now, the sophomore. Now there's Libero. It's a 9-point De La Salle lead. Whistle and
center line violation on the Centaurs there. Pass was tight. Center did what she could to get over there and get to the net, but as a result of her hustle, ended up under the net.
Jahowski, good strong serve. Hit across by Felicia Yang. In the middle, the swing hit the tape by Daniel. Now the goal is a Centaur point.
She gets up so high, wants to go straight down with that ball and puts it into the tape instead of around the block.
Back to Felicia Yang serving. Back row handled by Kelly. Outside left to Nye.
Nye with a great downhill swing there. Give the Islanders a 10-point lead here. Good set. She's in rhythm, and she hits it between the block and in front of the libero, DeLuna.
Outside left and across by Christina Yang. Good block by Meter. She blocked the attack from Travis. Back to Christina Yang, and off was Jahowski and out. Centaur point.
Kill will go to the outside there, but I think that's a lot of Meter point here. You see the swing here, it goes Off the libero, who sucked in because the attacker got under the ball a little bit, and normally that ball gets dropped, rolled short in front. Good read, technically speaking, but unfortunately didn't lead to a point.
Angela Zhang in and serves, but out for BC. Point for De La Salle. Our score 18-8. We're in set one here. Brooklyn Center, De La Salle volleyball tonight on CCX.
Centaur points hard to come by, and that's 2 or 3 times now they've worked hard to get a side out and end up giving the ball right back on a service error.
Gabby Johnson back in for the Islanders. This one tipped across for a point by Whaley.
Good dump across on the second contact, front row setter, knowing she's got space in front of her.
DeLuna back to Stokowski of De La Salle. And Johnson's hit into the net. Centaur's got a couple in a row here. It's 18-10.
Run coming, Johnson just overrunning that ball a little bit, expecting maybe a faster ball.
Up to the front row and over by Dare. Outside and left, and this one gets away from Christina Yang. And hit long, and it's a De La Salle point.
Christina Yang doing a nice job of getting her body to the ball. She's going for that deep corner. It's scored a couple times and has missed a couple times. You got to live on the edge.
Good short serve, and it cost Brooklyn Center up a little bit on the Kimmy Daniel serve. And it's 20-10, De La Salle.
Kimmy Daniel with a very efficient short serve here. That time she actually gets a hold of one and pushes it long. That's a great yo-yo serve, as my friend Ami would tell me. When you drop the first one short, the serve receivers move up, and there you see the result right there as Felicia Yang up short because of the last short serve, and now gets blown up deep, so she doesn't have time to get back on that ball. Great serving from Kimmy Daniel. 21-10, De La Salle up on Brooklyn Center. De La Salle kind of having their way here early. The fight is in the Centaurs. There's no doubt in that. But as Coach told us a few times, they don't have that kid that can put the ball away. And the faith in their ability to finish a point is really lacking right now. I like the effort and the intensity from the outsides. I love watching Meter in the middle. Maybe they slow it down a little bit and run a high ball to her. She seems to be their biggest kid. Let's see if we can get her the ball, maybe let her carve away across the block.
Centaur's second timeout here in set one. De La Salle started slow, starting to win a few more matches here now, and so a lot of these girls were not varsity players a year ago with that heavy senior class that they had.
Yeah, so you gotta instill your varsity culture in the kids early, and that's going to cost you some matches where maybe you let things go. 21-10, serve in play. Out of system ball, going to be a roll shot, sent across, picked up nicely. High set in the middle, off the block. Good pickup by DeLuna, sent over. Pushed back across. High ball here coming outside. Yang going to go swing for it. She does, deep 5-6. Going to get a free ball opportunity out of the Centaurs. Let's see what they do here. High set, oh, and it's going to be a double contact to end the rally. Good offensive opportunities for the Centaurs. 22-10, they trail here. Good backcourt defense from everybody across De La Salle.
I like that, Andy. I got to take that point off. I watch and listen to you all night. Danny with the serve as she tries to get De La Salle closer to winning this first set. Outside left, but into the net on the attack from Christina Yang, and now it's 23-10 De La Salle. Cross court handled by Daniel. Oh, and over one hand by Dare. I don't know that was necessarily her intent, but that's the way it worked. Watch Dare get to this ball, and that's kind of
a give-up play there, but you never stop trying. Good touch there to send that ball across.
That's a set point. Ball in the middle, Fallness. Daniel up, Dare. Set to the middle, over, but handled back row by Yamanda Yang. Right side, right at the net, pushed over by Travis. Back left side. Tip on the attack by Christina Yang. And into the net. Nice hit. Good long rally, and Centaurs get the point. Stave off elimination at least for a point. It's now 24-11 with Christina Yang going back to serve. It's a back row to Sukowski. Quick set in the middle. Ball over. The dig up by Christina Yang and pushed across by Fallness. Set left side and into the net by Johnson. Another BC point. 24-12. De La Salle. Thayer back set this time across. DeLuna digs that ball up. Fallness over and got it down. Well, 3 points in a row here for the Centaurs. It's a 24-13 Islanders.
Get a little momentum going into set 2. Centaurs putting some nice rallies together. I like Christina Yang's ability to go all over the backcourt and keep picking up plays.
Arrow set to the middle across, and this one will go for set point. A kill by Nye, and set 1 goes to De La Salle. As we look at the 25th Islanders point again.
Yeah, out of system play, they go backcourt to Kayla Nye, who's able to just roll that ball in, and it's a little bit too much after a 3-point run. Great push from the Centaurs at the end there, but we'll see if they can come back a little bit faster, maybe start with that energy and that intensity here when we come back for set 2.
25-13, De La Salle wins set 1. We'll take a break, come back. More high school volleyball on CCX after this timeout.
As it turns out, we have very similar personalities. And this cat makes me make art because he's always motivating me to take pictures of him, to draw pictures of him. He just is motivating artistically. It's just that simple. Well, he's my best friend, but a lot of people know him as Keyboard Cat.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
I rescued Toast from a shelter in 2011. I love Toast because she's a lazy diva. Toast does whatever she wants, obviously. She's sleeping right now. She's an epic snuggler. She's so comforting. She's so loving. Toast makes me laugh. When I walked into the shelter, I knew right then that she was special.
Jacobson, Andy Gugasberg. We are back at Brooklyn Center High School. De La Salle winning set 1, 25-13. Got some good players that can attack the ball. Andy, I've been impressed with what I've seen of both the front row players for the Islanders.
Yeah, Islanders definitely being led by Kemi Daniel, the middle blocker, who does some nice things across the front row, and then put on about a 7 or 8 point run there to just about close out set 1 from the service line. Also, big swinger Kayla Nye. I like the way Coach Gerald Tate lines them up, giving those two rotations in the front row to start. Typically, most coaches are like, this is exactly how we're going to start no matter what happens, no matter who our stud is. It's another level of coaching in order to get maybe not your setter in the serving position right away, which I think they're actually going to spin into here. But I like the fact that they have both Nye and Daniel both in the front row for a long time here to start the set.
So Felicia Yang will get us underway in set 2. Serve into the net. De La Salle jumps out 1-0. And Haley Dare had a couple of nice serves to start the first set. Will come back and serve it up here for De La Salle. Went right at DeLuna, but she handled that. Ball hit across by Meter. Back set. Travis gets blocked. Is able to handle the return though from Meter, who floats one over. In the middle, another good block by Meter. It's out. Blocked the attack from Kemi Daniel. Timed it perfectly, but couldn't keep it in play.
Yeah, great block. She's up. She's working hard. She's just not quite pressing it across, which is why that ball has an opportunity to sail wide on her.
Right to the net, an overpass led to an easy kill. And Kayla Nye, who had set point in set one, gets this ball.
Yeah, she times it perfectly. Kind of lets Kemi know that that's going to be her ball. It's on her right side, so she takes a big swing to put it away.
Serve comes to Felicia Yang. Whaley back to Felicia Yang. And it's 4-0 De La Salle now.
Couple more small errors there from the Centaurs, hoping to right the ship a little bit here.
Back row set across in the middle and over. Ball comes back. Meter, another block on Daniel. Islanders recover. Hit by Nye. He's out. It's a point for Brooklyn Center.
Change of call. I think they decided that ball was in. It's a really good block attempt by Meter. Just unfortunate, didn't fall on her side. Fall in.
The point for the Islanders. Scrambled in this ball and pushed over by Whaley. They're outside. Ball blocked by Meter, blocking the attack from Travis. Good recovery by adjustment by Nye to get to that ball. Now Meter across for BC. Quick set and long on the attack from Daniel.
Another long rally going the way of the Centaurs. They get that much needed side out. Let's see if they can put a run together of their own.
5-1 De La Salle here in set two. Angela Zhang back in and serves. Ball across and the attack and the kill from Travis. And a point for the Islanders.
Travis takes a nice long swing at that ball, gets her body behind it. Number one attacker for the Islanders, Kayla Nye, into the back row.
Yamada Yang back in for Brooklyn Center, number 3. Pushed over here by Christina Yang. Their attack off of Meter and down, and another kill for Olivia Travis. Seven to 1. De La Salle. It's short, well placed short. Scramble by Brooklyn Center to get across. They do, but it's out.
Another great hustle play there by BC, just not able to put the ball in play again. Good serving here from Nye, and another one overpass.
Ball in the middle, adjusting very late was Daniel to get it across. Here's Meter attacking. Handled back row by Nye. Cross and over. And Whaley pushes it back for Brooklyn Center. That one tipped over by the setter, and then Daniel gets one over. Great rally here. Dayer setting over by Johnson, and she'll get the kill. Abby Johnson the kill on that long rally.
Johnson takes her second swing at the ball and is able to put that one to the floor.
Served down and over on a great effort by Brooklyn Center to keep it alive, and over by Christina Yang. Another swing and a kill by Travis. And it's 10 to 1 De La Salle here in set 2. And we'll get a timeout for Brooklyn Center.
Yeah, it's been a great team effort for the Islanders here to get them to this 10-1 lead. You know, they've got great effort and great output from all of their front row attackers. They had Nye in the front row to start. She's now in the back row serving well. Her replacement Johnson gets to the front row and has a couple kills. Kimmy Daniel gets a couple nice swings for herself, and Olivia Travis, I believe, is 3 for 3 in this set, getting set once on the outside, twice on the right side, all 3 for kills. You know, the Centaurs they're a little outmatched here, but you can't tell by their body language. They're fighting hard for every touch of the ball. I am so impressed with Sydney Meter. If she was on this team last year, I apologize for not recognizing her when we walked in the gym. The kid is just fun to watch. She does a really good job blocking. One of my favorite plays she made is actually one she didn't make, where a ball came over the net and she popped it up and it was hanging at the net. And she wanted to go up and go for it again, had the mindset to understand that that would have been a double contact. Lets Kemi Daniel get there and then transition, is able to make another great play. Supreme effort from the Centaurs.
So out of the timeout with a big lead here for De La Salle. Hit across by Meter and handled though by Dayer. Push over front row, a little collision between BC. We had De La Salle into the net and a point for the Centaurs.
Call is Kemi Daniel into the net. Ball bounced at the tape the same time she did, so that will get whistled just about every time.
Amy DeLuna serves. Handled back row by Stokowski in the front. Powered down by Kemi Daniel.
Yeah, Kemi Daniel just kind of overmatching the Centaur block there. Fallness lines her up well, taking away the 6, which is what you're supposed to do as a middle. But Kemi able to hit the ball where she wants.
Gets one back though here on a serve. It's 11-3 De La Salle here in set 2. They won the first set over Brooklyn Center 25-13. In the middle, and a little miscommunication there, and where that ball was going to go or who was going to take it. It looks like Dayer was trying to set it up to Lamakis, but no one stepped in until the Centaurs get a point. They're fourth. It's 11-4 Islanders. Front row BC hit over by Whaley, getting it off of Lamakis. Returned though by the Islanders. Set to the middle by Fallness, and that'll go as a point. Off the hand of Nye.
Really good spot working that corner. Nye running to her left, trying to play the ball with her right hand. It's going to end up going to the wall more often than not.
Christina Yang serves, handled by Stokowski. Pushed across. Whaley will set to the middle. Fallness over. Off of Dayer. Nye and over by Stokowski. Left side and across by Felicia Yang. Here's Johnson over for the kill.
It was a nice run there by the Centaurs. I believe that was 3 or 4 from Christina Yang. See if they can get the ball back here on a quick side out.
12-5. De La Salle leads. Whaley pushing it across, and that ball hit close to the net. Didn't have many options there, and that turned out to be the right play.
Yeah, really good vision by Whaley there as she sees the spot open in the deep one, or in the short one, and able to put the ball down.
12-6 De La Salle with Janelle Whaley serving. Ball in the middle, hit across by Nye and handled by DeLuna. Over by Fallness. De La Salle blocked that. Back outside left to Felicia Yang. Great effort to getting to the floor by Travis. Excuse me, by Nye on that dig. Back to the middle of Fallness. Blocked by Lamakis. Hit across by Whaley and out. Another long rally. De La Salle this time gets the point.
Yeah, good vision there by Whaley there to see that the backcourt was open on that simple ball. It comes over a little early. Goes for the sideline, just misses.
Gwen Kelly back in. She'll serve here for De La Salle. Islanders leading 13-6 in set 2. Into the net, make it 13-7. Ball hit into the net on the attack from Nye. Another point for Brooklyn Center. They're back to within 5 at 13-8. Serve comes for Fallness. Nice, spins it off the net.
Using the equipment, making it crack off the sideline here. Good thumb down in order to catch the tape, in order to drop that ball around the block. Nice swing and another kill.
14-8 De La Salle. Bukowski serves long. 14-9.
Islanders letting the Centaurs back in here.
Definitely giving a few more points away here in set 2 than they did in the first set. Here's Felicia Yang to serve.
Croft entering the game for the first time in the left side position.
Middle and over. Nice attack from Kelly. And that'll drop for a point.
DeLuna with great effort to get that second touch, and then kind of not quite sure what she wanted to do with the next one. 15-9, Islanders up.
Haley Dayer's serve. Whaley set it for Sydney Meter, gets the kill.
Meter looks a little surprised that ball scored. Wasn't quite sure what she wanted to do with it, able to still get a good swing. She's behind, or she's in front of the ball, so has to really flip her shoulders to get that ball down. 15-10, Islanders up.
Chong rotates back in to serve. Out of the cross. Set back outside to Travis. Whaley, and Cross slipped a little bit. Wasn't able to get a touch on that.
I think Croft wanted that ball a little further inside. Mishandled. 16-10, Islanders up.
Caitlin Nye serves. Whaley to Meter. It's down. Meter with another kill. 16-11.
Meter looking bummed as she comes to the sideline here, having a nice little run across the front row. I believe that was 3 kills for her on 3 swings.
Ball to the middle, knocked down by Daniel on the set assist from Haley Dayer.
Kimmy Daniel just gets up so well. 17-11, and she goes back to serve now. This is about the point in this first set where she took over.
It's good serve there and an ace. Chong just a little late to that ball. 18-11 as you look at it again.
Another short serve there. Tough to read for the Centaur serve receivers.
And that's one off for Felicia Yang for a point. Back-to-back aces.
Back-to-back aces on 2 very different looking serves. First one was a lollipop that dropped short. Second one had a little more pace into the seam, leading to some communication, and coach has had enough. Raymond Martinez is going to talk to the kids about how they're going to talk about that ball in the seam and who's going to take control of that ball. You can't let a middle, and typically at the higher end of the game, when that middle goes to the back row, the serve receive team gets really excited because all we got to do is pass a ball, and that kid typically isn't going to be one of their better defenders. But in order to do something to make her play that ball, you've got to make sure that you get a good first touch. Right now, Kemi Daniel serving so well, it's impossible, next to impossible, for the Centaurs to get a good first touch and run the offense they want and make Kemi Daniel dig a ball. I don't know that she's dug a lot, but she hasn't had to either, as the balls she's serving are almost unreturnable the way she's serving right now at this Centaur team.
Daniel's big points in this match tonight. Team up by 8 here in set 2. DeLuna to Whaley. Croft into the tape, and a point for De La Salle.
Croft overrunning the ball a little bit, ends up hitting it into the tape for contact call.
Chong to Whaley. Go back to Croft again. Gets a swing on it this time, but long. And now it's a 10-point lead for De La Salle at 21-11 here in set 2.
I think Croft can get after this ball if she just shortens up her first 2 steps. She's taking a 4-step approach, and she's well under the ball. That was better.
Croft over, and a nice dig up. And the return from Kayla Nye. Play goes on, a little setter dump and a point. Haley Dare dropping it over nicely. She gets credit for the kill.
Dare recognizing that, I believe, Felicia Yang too deep in that left back defensive position. Whole lot of real estate.
Whaley puts this one across, but Travis handled that. Back it goes to Nye. Dug up by Felicia Yang. Whaley's got to get this over and does. They are back to Travis. Got to make a little adjustment on the ball. They are the middle. It's the left side over by Gabby Johnson. Point De La Salle.
That's a bigger point than a lot of people will realize as Dayer takes the first ball. The libero typically will come in and take the second, but she is out, so there's great communication in order to get that ball set up.
The overpass, but hitting that one, or mistiming her jump a little bit. Lamakis landed on her side of the floor. It's 23-12. De La Salle serve back to Brooklyn Center with Christina Yang back in. And we'll put it in play here for BC. Back set over by Travis and a kill. Olivia Travis, a senior middle hitter. And now it's set point for the Islanders.
Great back set. She goes off the top of the block and down, set point.
Travis serving. Whaley outside left. Felicia Yang across off Stokowski. Run down by 9 and put over by Dayer. Here's Brooklyn Center. Fallness attacking from the middle. And that's returned nicely by Stokowski. Goes off from Shawing and out. And the point and the set to De La Salle.
Good serve, handled quite nicely here. Going to go out to Yang, who goes deep cross, her favorite shot. Ball almost hits the ground there, but great hustle and teamwork from De La Salle to send it back across. Going to be a nice set in the middle here. We go corner, and Stokowski, kind of surprised by it, throws it back over, and the Centaurs not able to respond. 25-12 at the end of set 2.
2 sets for De La Salle in the books, and we will take a break. We'll come back. Set 3 coming up. Tri-Metro Conference Volleyball continues on CCX after this.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys know statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
With Andy Guggesberg, and I'm John Jacobson. De La Salle leading Brooklyn Center 2-0 here in our Tri-Metro Conference match. Islanders, despite losing one of their starters in warm-ups Elsie Koski have adjusted their lineup and have played pretty well.
Yeah, Islanders kind of everything rolling their way right now, getting a couple good bounces. Great effort from everybody that's part of the match. They're playing 8, and everybody's name has had some points attached to it, whether it be big swings from their 3 main hitters or even their 2 other hitters, both the secondary middle and the secondary left side. All scoring, and now it looks like we might have a couple new faces on the floor here for the Islanders as entering the match for the first time. Number 2, Margaret Engel, and serving is number 4, Hallie Yosef.
Yosef, a junior. Engel, a sophomore. It'll be Yosef that will serve to begin set 3. Serves to Felicia Yang. Hit across by Christina Yang. All set. Ooh. That is some power again from Kemi Daniel.
Kemi Daniel seems to be swinging to that zone 1 spot just about every time. I don't know that the block can take it away, but it might be worth adjusting in the backcourt defense. That might have been a perfect swing. I think that went out the door and down the hall. Hopefully it hasn't left the neighborhood by now. She got a lot on that ball. Kemi Daniel just looks like she's enjoying every part of the game right now. After the point gets scored, turns to her teammates, real excited about what's happening.
It was a good first set of the match too by Yosef. And now she'll go back and serve. Floats it across, nice, a great dig on that ball by Yamada Yang. And across, but wide by Olivia Travis.
Travis just overrunning that ball. The bump set from Yosef is higher than she's used to, and as a result, she overruns it.
Zhang is back in. She'll serve. Outside and into the net on this attack from Travis. Got the set from Yosef, but got all net, and it's 2-1 Brooklyn Center. Well, hit across. No, didn't quite clear. Tape did it. It's 3-1 BC, their biggest lead tonight, 2 points.
Centaurs excited with the lead here, looking to extend.
Yosef this time, and another unforced error. They hit by Nye into the net.
Timeout, De La Salle.
Gerald Tate not pleased perhaps with his team's focus early in set 3 and just kind of giving points away here early.
Yeah, it's an out-of-system ball, but that ball still needs to be put in play there by Kaylin Nye. Just kind of a lack of intensity, lack of effort. Don't tell Ramon Martinez that, though. His girl's playing really well, doing a lot of really nice things here. It takes 2 to tango, as they say. You know, the Centaurs playing air-free volleyball here to start set 3. Here you see Sydney Meter talking about how are we going to adjust that ball, because she keeps sitting to the same spot. Look for Meter to make an adjustment, maybe step to the right, and see if Kemi Daniel can take that ball back to zone 5, which is probably going to be an uncomfortable swing going against the grain for her. We'll see here if these adjustments take place, or if Gerald Tate's timeout is able to rally his troops and get them back locked into playing clean Islander volleyball.
4-1 BC. Another serve coming for the sophomore, Zhang. Cross, got it. Travis, who then takes the set from Yosef. Outside and left, the block, and there's the point. Travis and Daniel get up. Block the attack from Christina Yang.
Good vision, good timing on the block. Christina Yang not hitting down, rather hitting up, trying to go off the edge of the block means the block has to delay, and they're very disciplined in doing so.
That was all Travis on that block as Nye serves. Centaur scrambling, and good return, though, and into the open court. Christina Yang gets the point for the Centaurs.
Great hustle there. And Yang, the ball has eyes, man. That's a great spot. Very, very hard to defend that shot.
5-2 whistle.
Foot fault, I believe, on DeLuna there as she stepped on the line as she served.
Makes it 5-3. Sikowski serves. Gonna just touch the tape. Over by Whaley. Yosef to the middle, and that one got a lot of air. And Lamakis hits it long.
Lamakis typically a left side, still adjusting to the shorter court when she goes cross here as a middle.
6-3, Brooklyn Center in set 3. They trail 2-0. Right side attack and a kill for Travis.
Nice swing from Travis there. Great set. And the pass from Nye was just textbook technically. Got her feet to the ball, created an angle, simple arm move. Her eyes didn't move at all. Great touch. And into the game, Sophia Chang.
Freshman in her first appearance tonight. Haley Dayer is also back into the match for De La Salle, number 9. Good block at the net by Lamakis. Fallness attacking again. Stakowski got it to the front row, but really couldn't get a good pass up. And it goes as a point for Brooklyn Center. Well, they continue to lead. It's now 7-4 Centaurs. Whaley being set to put it in play and does. Dayer will push it over. Oh, a little miscommunication. It was going to play that one, and by the time Galuna got to it, wasn't able to get much on the ball.
It's that same thing we just saw De La Salle do in set 2. When the setter takes the first ball, it's got to be communicated who's going to take the second ball, which is typically going to go to Whaley there.
Engel back into the match. She serves here for De La Salle. Long run up to the ball by Whaley. Attack from Felicia Yang was sent back. She'll go at it again and get the point. Off an Islander player and out.
Nice swing there as the ball, that was almost an impossible angle to get to. Really good spot there from, I believe, was that Felicia Yang hitting that ball? You bet.
Fallness serves. Her team leads 8-5, make it 9-5 with an ace off of Engel.
Nice serve there from Fallness as she hits the ball in the seam between a new entrant and the libero. Libero's typically going to take that ball, maybe giving other opportunities to Engel there. Engel's got to take advantage.
Chang got it across for Nye, and she gets the point.
Great swing there from Nye. Take another look as she paints the sideline. Really good spot.
Lamakis to serve. All the way to the back row, comes up to meet her. Got it across. Left side attack, a roll with a tape and down. Another kill for Molly Lamakis.
Yeah, back row ball uses the tape. Net is unkind. Everything going the way of De La Salle right now as they're fighting back into this set 3.
Left side hit over by Nye. Great dig up on that ball, and Centaurs keep it alive and over. An initial play by Christina Yang. And this one is down. Point for De La Salle. So the Islanders end up with the point anyway. By some good defense by BC.
Great hustle all the way there. Oh,
that was close.
It was. It certainly was.
Just dropped in. And with that point, De La Salle has come back to tie it. 9-9, our score here in set 3.
Short serve, tough play. I like that Coach Martinez has Sydney Meter now in serve reception, trying to get her other opportunities to play the ball. It is 9-9 after a early jump from the Centaurs. It is a tie ball game here, race to 16. And look for, out of this timeout, I like Meter getting this ball, whether it's a high ball in the 2 zone or even further out. We'll see what the Centaurs do. Great serving here from Lamakis. The outside turned middle due to injury. And here we see Gerald Tate kind of locking into his kids, getting everybody motivated at going at it one more time. You see players really focused in on what he has to say. That's a sign of a good team when you're able to put new kids out on the floor and everybody's able to play hard for each other. Kind of an opportunity like, okay, here's a kid that typically doesn't get to play with us. If we got to play a little harder in order for this team to still have the success we're used to having. Really proud of what the Islanders are up to right now.
9-9 here in set 3, and LeMakus serving. Back row, Christina Yang play it, and then Whaley on the third contact gets it over on left side, and pushed across by Nye, and then over, and the kill from the setter, Dayer.
In this new look offense, Dayer able to be the attacker as I believe it is Chang is the setter right now. So Dayer taking her full opportunity as a non-setter to take some big swings and gets a kill there for the lead.
Off of Meter, it'll go as an ace for LeMakus. And she's given her team a 2-point lead at 11-9. Another good serve, another ace. A little late to the play was Christina Yang. Then we had a player in the net as well, Felicia Yang, late.
I believe it's a 6-point run here for LeMakus.
Ball to the middle, Meter gets blocked by Daniel. A lift called, and another De La Salle point.
Meter covering herself. That ball kind of sticks in her hand a little bit. Lift is the call. 13-9.
The front row, Whaley. Meter had adjust herself on that ball. Chang will serve, and the big attack from Daniel again. And now De La Salle starting to pull away here a little bit in this third set.
Another big swing, and she can go the other way as she takes that one to the 5. Kind of away from her body line.
Now 14-9 with LeMakus serving. Over by Meter. Set right side, hit across by Dayer. To the net, Dayer gets up to block it with Daniel.
Dayer and Daniel combined on another block, and it is a 9-point run here for the Islanders.
Whaley high center. Meter got the attack. Left side it goes, and a kill for Travis. Excuse me, for Nye. Keelan Nye with the kill.
You can tell Nye is a bigger fan of the set from Dayer as she really accelerates into that ball.
16-9 De La Salle. Back row. Ball hit up to Nye again. Goes cross court. Christina Yang got it up. Over. Played by Daniel. And bumped across by Nye again. Over by Felicia Yang. Nye another swing, this time into the net.
Thus ends the super run from Molly LeMakus. 16-10 Islanders up in set 3.
Felicia Yang serving for BC. Front row, Chang trying to get it across. Meter is right there to challenge Daniel at the net. Chipped across by Christina Yang. Big swing and the attack from Nye again. To Meter in the front row, handled by Stikowski. Off a guide wire up above the core and down. That's just a tough ball to play, and you're not expecting that. In play, but hard adjustment on the players, and it's a point for Brooklyn Center. The trail by 5 here at 16-11. Had the lead here in set 3. Back set, the attack from Dayer at the net, over, kill for Kemi Daniel and the Islanders.
Good presence at the net from Kemi Daniel as she's able to take care of that ball and push it back into the blocker and out of bounds.
17-11, De La Salle by 6. They lead 2-0. Hallie Yosef serving. Well, pushed over, spun across nicely by Christina Yang. Scrambled by the Islanders. Down to the floor, and it's a point for Brooklyn Center.
Have I mentioned how much I like Meter? She's just everywhere. Another good opportunity. She cleans up the ball at the net, bring her team back within 5.
Jong back in. Travis had to dive to the floor to get to that ball. Whaley in the middle to Meter. Left side, Nye. Great dig by DeLuna. Couldn't get it up to make a set there in the front row, and the point goes to De La Salle. Gabby Johnson back in for the Islanders. Kayla Nye to serve. Left side across by Christina Yang. Pushed over and down for a point for. You call it out?
No, they did call it down. Good position. When things are going your way, they're going your way as the miss set goes over the net and lands inbounds, point Islanders.
Yosef gets credit for a kill. Trying to take him anyway. Great serve there, and an even better return for Brooklyn Center. And they get the point.
One of the things we teach our youth kids down in Burnsville is after you serve, you run in and you get ready to play defense. Because if you just practice serving, that's what we see happen. It was a great serve, but she isn't able to get back in and get stopped and play the next ball.
To the middle. Yep. Kimmy Daniel on the overpass. Knocks that ball down. 20-13. De La Salle leading by 7, looking to close out not only a set this match tonight. Howski serving. And a good serve and an ace. Centaurs unable to dig this ball up. 21-13.
Good service ace there from the sophomore libero.
To the net, hit across and over by the Centaurs. Back to the front, pushed deep by Nye. Ballness setting up for Christina Yang. Her attack goes long. 22-13 De La Salle. Howski serves. No, they an ace.
Everything falling their way.
10-point lead at 23-13. Stikowski, this one lands just out. And I catch that line and then her right. Centaurs get the point. It's 23-14. Set by Yosef, and she was into the net as well. 23-15. And the serve coming for Christina Yang. Back set, tacked across by Olivia Travis. Centaurs return it as Felicia Yang got it over. Yosef put it back across. Whaley will set it outside and to kill for Felicia Yang.
They keep swinging, they keep coming. Great effort from the Centaurs here. Back within 7. Out of system ball. Off the net, Yang able to find the edge of the block and drop it in front of the libero.
Yes, a back set for Travis. That'll drop in. And now it is match point for De La Salle. Sophia Chang back in. She will serve for the Islanders. Long run to the ball, and under the net goes Whaley, getting to that one. And that'll close it out for De La Salle. They win at 25-16 here in set 3, and they take the match in 3 sets over Brooklyn Center.
Yeah, Islanders playing a lot of really good volleyball throughout the day. Centaurs never gave up. They just got out-athleted, John. Centaurs digging some nice balls. Really good play from the middle. I can't bring up enough how much Sydney Meter impressed me tonight. But the Islanders just had too many options, too many guns. Even in set 3 when they ran a 6-2 and took starting setter off the floor, took the ball out of her hands at least because she did go in and hit a little bit. They still had options that were able to take big swings and score tons of points in a row. Great job for the Islanders. Centaurs definitely better than I was expecting, to be completely honest, John. This team is on the climb. They're significantly better than they were last year, and Coach Raymond Martinez definitely got them going in the right direction, even though the score might not have shown it tonight.
They'll host a tournament here a week from Saturday, October 7th at Brooklyn Center High School. With the loss, though, they fall to 3-9 on the season. De La Salle improves to 7-12. Andy, there's still time to get to a 7 o'clock match here on a Thursday.
Yeah, my wife is playing at Osseo. They start in -1 minute,
right.
So I'm going to be there a little late and pretend I didn't miss anything. Thanks for having us. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, and that will do it for our telecast tonight. For Andy Gugesberg and all of our crew, I'm John Jacobson. Thanks so much for tuning in for our coverage of Tri-Metro Conference Volleyball tonight on CCX Sports.